Oh, good morning guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to RF Waddington. Harry and myself have nipped over again for another arrivals day. We're expecting more Saudi transport aircraft to arrive and depart. We've got a Hercules just called up on ground, so he'll be taking off soon, so we've just got our way up onto the ladders and we're fence side waiting for the Hercules to taxi out. We've hopefully got some Turkish F-16s due in later, and possibly the Saudi Arabians are going to go up for a flight and perhaps do a bit of a recce flight before the exercise starts next week, so that's all to look forward to. We've got the French hopefully coming today as well. They're going to send 6 Rafales, so that should be good. I've got the R1 again, so we're going to carry on doing a few bits of testing with that, and the 100-400, so really enjoying working with these two so far. But yeah, well, if I find anything else interesting, I'll report back to you later. As you can probably hear, that's the Hercules just taxiing now, so without further ado, let's get ready for the Herc to take off. Can't beat the sound of a Herc. Absolutely beautiful. This 100-500 is pin sharp. I'm at 160. Make sure we get some nice prop blur. Absolutely lovely. Beautiful shot. Well, it's really nice, that. Good to see the old Herc. It's such a shame that Royal Air Force have retired our Hercs. Do miss them, but yeah, nice treat that on what is an absolutely freezing morning. But the sun is trying to come out, as you can see. There's a bit of shine on my face, but yeah, job's a good one. But for now, it's back to the car and go and get warm again. Right, we're back at the fence again, just climbing my ladders, and as you can see, the weather's got a bit duller now, and it's actually started raining, which is an absolute bugger. But yeah, we've just heard on the scanner that the first French A400 is just due in. She's not far off now, so that means that the French Rafales should be here in the next hour or two, so that's great. So yeah, I'm armed and ready for the A400. It's going to be nice to see, and they make a lovely sound. I'll try and aim you that way so that you can see her coming in as well. Oh, incidentally, I've got the 35mm 1.4 on the R5 videoing again today, and as you can see, the quality is absolutely fantastic. Just turn the aperture down a bit just to get a bit more light in. That's better. Yeah, so we're all back out gathered on the fence, as you can see. There's lots of people here. So yeah, we're getting ready for the A400. I'm going to go on about 1/60th to get some nice prop blur, and we should be about right at that. Well, that's quite nice. Bit of vapour coming off the wingtips just before they touch down. Got some nice prop blur at 1/60th. F7.1, I think I was at. I'll put the settings up now, but yeah, the 100-500 handled that really nice. Because I'm down to 1/60th, I didn't up the ISO. So yeah, it was at the football match that obviously I needed to stay at a high shutter speed, like 1600 to 2000, and the ISOs just went through the roof as soon as I started zooming in. But yeah, for that at 1/60th, because I needed that slow shutter speed for the prop blur, the ISOs were fine and I stayed at 7.1, so spot on. Right, hopefully next we should get some French Rafales coming up. Catch up in a bit. Right, we're cooking on gas now. We've got the Saudi Arabian F-15s just taxiing out. We've all been wishing that they were going to go up this afternoon, and boy are we pleased. Some nice head-on shots. I'll spin you around. Well, what a treat that was. We had all 6 launch, absolutely fantastic. That's what we've been hoping for. It's absolutely freezing, I can hardly feel my fingers, but I've got to say what I do like about this 100-500 is the smooth zoom on it. It's much better than the older type lenses where you really had to struggle to zoom out, and yeah, it's got the smooth and the tight ring that we showed you the other day, and when it's on the smooth, it's really easy to zoom in and out, and really do like that feature on this lens, and yeah, absolutely spot on. Right, it's time to get the fingertips warm now and go and grab a coffee. Well, I've got to say, I'm really impressed with the focus speed, whether it's the combination of the two, the R1 and the 100-500, but it is so fast. I didn't do any video, but we've just had some French Air Force Rafales land, and I don't know if you can see behind me yeah, so the sign there, the aircraft came past it, and I think there was a lorry parked there as well. I was photographing from further back from where we are now, and obviously lost focus. It picked up on the sign and then instantly picked up back on the aircraft as I was panning. So yeah, really impressed with the speed. It's so sharp and so fast, but yeah, really impressed. Anyway, we've dashed back to the fence again. I've never been to and from the car so much. It's been really bitterly cold today, so we've been going back and getting warm. But we've just got some Turkish Air Force F-16s just on approach now. That's the last of the aircraft to come in preparation for the exercise. So yeah, I'll put up some images now and some footage of them landing. Well, just the job that. Nice to see some Turkish F-16s. We've been waiting all day for them. They were due in about 5:15, so they've what's the time now? It's 4:45, so they're an half hour early, so means we can get off home half hour early. But yeah, and the one thing that I've just noticed, as you can, I've turned my aperture up, but you can't really tell, but it is getting quite dark. You probably saw on the footage there, it's just getting a bit dark. And I tried shooting the first aircraft at about 800th of a second, and of course I was zoomed into about 400mm, and it raised the ISOs dramatically because it's getting a bit dark and I'm wanting the maximum out of the lens. The ISOs shot up, which is the only downside about this. This is what I was going on about for the football. When you need a fast shutter speed in low light conditions, probably not the best of lens, but apart from that, it's super fast on the focus and so smooth. I love that smooth and tight lock ring there, really good. Overall really impressed, but it is a good light lens, I would say, unless you're shooting something like wildlife where your subject's quite still. You don't need a fast shutter speed, and yeah, it's really nice lens, but just not that great for fast action or in low light. That's all I would say. But yeah, really impressed with it. But anyway, job's good, and the R1's just fantastic. Can't fault it yet. Still going to do a few more tests on it. Football games come at the weekend, and I've got football on the Saturday, which I'll give it a test run at, and then I've got another rally on the Sunday, so I'll give it another test out there. But like some of you have said in the comments on the last rally video, rallying's quite easy really for focus tracking, so not too bad at that. But yeah, still got plenty of hours left in it yet before I send it back, which is great. But from Waddington, from Harry and myself, thanks ever so much for watching. Look forward to your comments. Catch up later on. Job's a good one.